In 2018, Rockstar Games did it again. They didn't just launch a game, they unleashed an experience. Red Dead Redemption 2, a sprawling epic set in the dying days of the American West, redefined what an open world could be. It wasn't just the size of the map, though it was vast, stretching from snow-capped mountains to dusty plains. It was the depth, the detail, the way the world felt truly alive. Every rock, every tree, every encounter seemed meticulously placed. You could lose yourself for hours in this world. You could hunt legendary animals, rob banks, or simply sit by a campfire and listen to the stories of your companions. Red Dead Redemption 2 wasn't just a game, it was a world to get lost in. It was a testament to Rockstar's ambition, and a landmark achievement in video game development. But to understand the impact of Red Dead Redemption 2, we need to rewind. We need to go back to the series' roots, to a time before Arthur Morgan and the Van der Linde gang. The story begins, surprisingly, not on a console, but in an arcade. Red Dead Revolver, released in 2004, was a linear, arcade-style shooter. It introduced us to Red Harlow, a bounty hunter on a quest for revenge. Revolver was a fun, if somewhat forgettable, game. It laid the groundwork for what was to come, but it was 2010's Red Dead Redemption that truly put the series on the map. This was the game that transported us to a living, breathing West, a world on the cusp of change. It was a world ripe for exploration and adventure. Red Dead Redemption was more than just a pretty open world. It was a technical marvel for its time, pushing the boundaries of what consoles could do. The game world was seamless, with no loading screens between areas. The draw distance was incredible, allowing players to see for miles across the vast landscape, but it was the story and characters that truly resonated with players. John Marston, a former outlaw forced to hunt down his old gang, became an iconic video game protagonist. His journey for redemption, set against the backdrop of a changing world, was both epic and deeply personal. Red Dead Redemption wasn't just a game, it was an experience that stayed with you long after the credits rolled. Fast forward 8 years, and Rockstar was ready to return to the West. The anticipation was palpable, as fans eagerly awaited the next chapter in the Red Dead series. The developers had a monumental task ahead of them, to not only meet, but exceed the high expectations set by the original game. Red Dead Redemption 2 wasn't a sequel in the traditional sense. Instead of continuing the story, it took us back in time, offering a deeper understanding of the world and its characters. This approach allowed players to see the origins of the Van der Linde gang, and the events that shaped their destinies. It was a prequel, taking us back to the glory days of the Van der Linde gang. We witnessed their camaraderie, their struggles, and the choices that led to their eventual downfall. The game painted a vivid picture of life in the Wild West, filled with adventure and danger. This time, we stepped into the boots of Arthur Morgan, a senior member of the gang and John Marston's mentor. Arthur was a seasoned outlaw, respected by his peers and feared by his enemies. His journey was one of loyalty, duty, and self-discovery. Arthur was a more complex and nuanced character than John, a man wrestling with his own demons. He was torn between his loyalty to the gang and his own moral compass. This internal conflict made him a deeply relatable and compelling protagonist. The story of Red Dead Redemption 2 was a slow burn, a tragedy about the end of an era. It captured the inevitable march of progress and the fading of the old ways. The narrative was rich with themes of change, loss, and redemption. It was a story about loyalty and betrayal, about the bonds of family and the cost of freedom. The relationships between characters were intricate and deeply emotional, adding layers of depth to the overall experience. And it was a story told on an epic scale, with a level of detail and polish that was simply astounding. The world was meticulously crafted, with every corner brimming with life and authenticity. The attention to detail was unparalleled. The world felt more alive than ever, the characters more real, the story more impactful. Every interaction, every decision, and every moment was designed to immerse players in this unforgettable journey through the heart of the Wild West. Section 5. Echoes of the Past, Connecting the Narratives. One of the most impressive feats of Red Dead Redemption 2 was how seamlessly it connected to the first game. This wasn't just a prequel, it was a story that enriched and deepened our understanding of the original Red Dead Redemption. We saw the events that shaped John Marston, the relationships that defined him, We understood his motivations, his regrets, his desperate desire for redemption. Playing Red Dead Redemption 2 after the first game added layers of tragedy and meaning to John's story. It made his journey all the more poignant, all the more heartbreaking. Rockstar didn't just create a prequel, they crafted a narrative tapestry that spanned 2 games and countless hours of gameplay. It was a masterclass in storytelling, a testament to the power of video games as a narrative medium. Section 6. The Van der Linde Gang lives on, fan impact and legacy. The impact of the Red Dead Redemption series extends far beyond the games themselves. It has created a cultural phenomenon that has touched the lives of millions. The characters, the world, the stories, they've all resonated with players on a deep level. Each character's journey, their struggles and triumphs have left a lasting impression. Online communities are filled with fan art, fan fiction, and endless discussions about the games. Fans pour their creativity into these works, showcasing their love and dedication. These discussions often delve into the game's intricate details, exploring theories, character backstories, and hidden secrets. Players have formed deep connections with these characters, these outlaws and gunslingers trying to find their place in a changing world. Their stories resonate with many who see reflections of their own struggles. The Red Dead Redemption series has inspired countless cosplays, tattoos, and even real-life trips to iconic locations from the games. Fans immerse themselves in the world, bringing it to life in various forms. The dedication of the fan base is evident in the detailed cosplays and permanent tattoos that pay homage to their favorite characters and moments. Some fans even embark on pilgrimages to real-life locations that inspired the game's settings, seeking to experience the world of Red Dead Redemption firsthand. It's a testament to the power of video games to create worlds that feel real, characters that feel human, and stories that stay with us long after we've put down the controller. The emotional impact is profound and lasting. The Red Dead Redemption series has left an indelible mark on the gaming landscape. Its legacy is one of deep emotional connections and unforgettable experiences. The series will be remembered not just for its gameplay but for the way it brought people together, inspired creativity, and left a lasting legacy in the hearts of its fans. Section 7. Saddle sore but satisfied, the enduring appeal. So, what is it about Red Dead Redemption that continues to resonate with players? Why do we keep returning to this world, this time period, these characters? Perhaps it's the allure of the American West, that mythical and romanticized period of history. Perhaps it's the appeal of freedom, of exploring a vast and untamed wilderness on horseback. Or maybe it's the characters, the flawed and complex individuals trying to make their way in a world on the brink of change. Whatever the reason, the Red Dead Redemption series has struck a chord with players worldwide. It has become a modern classic, a series that continues to be enjoyed, discussed, and debated years after its release. Section 8. Etching its mark, Red Dead's place in gaming history, Red Dead Redemption 2 wasn't just a great game, it was a watershed moment in video game development. It redefined what players could expect from a video game, blending intricate storytelling with a vast, open-world environment that felt both expansive and intimate. The attention to detail was unparalleled, from the lifelike animations to the meticulously crafted landscapes. It showed what was possible with the medium, pushing the boundaries of storytelling, open-world design, and technical achievement. The narrative was rich and layered, offering players a deep, emotional experience that was rarely seen in games before. The characters were complex and relatable, each with their own backstories and motivations that added depth to the overall story. The game set a new standard for immersion, creating a world that felt truly alive and reactive to the player's actions. Every decision made by the player had consequences, making the world feel dynamic and ever-changing. The weather systems, wildlife, and NPC interactions all contributed to a sense of realism that was groundbreaking at the time. It proved that video games could be art, capable of evoking a wide range of emotions, from joy and excitement to sadness and loss. The emotional weight of the story was complemented by the game's stunning visuals and hauntingly beautiful soundtrack, creating an experience that resonated deeply with players. The Red Dead Redemption series has left an indelible mark on gaming history. Its influence can be seen in countless other games that have attempted to capture the same level of detail and emotional depth. The series has set a benchmark for what can be achieved when developers are given the time and resources to fully realize their vision. It has inspired countless other games and developers, pushing the industry forward and showing what's possible when creativity and technology collide. The dedication and passion of the developers at Rockstar have shown that video games can be more than just entertainment. They can be a powerful medium for storytelling and artistic expression. As we saddle up for whatever adventure Rockstar has in store for us next, one thing is certain: the legacy of Red Dead Redemption will continue to loom large over the gaming landscape for years to come. Its impact will be felt not just in the games that follow, but in the hearts and minds of the players who experienced its world.
I guess I'm afraid.